Almost every year here at Oklahoma Gardening, we try to grow something from the Seed Savers Exchange catalog. Well, this year we have a special plant that we grew from the Seed Savers Exchange because it has ties to Oklahoma. I'm talking about this bean right here. It's known as the Cherokee Trail of Tears bean, and it is a pole type of bean. You can see we've got it climbing on a trellis here. We've made with a couple of T-posts and a portion of a livestock panel. But the Seed Savers Exchange got the seed for this plant from the late Dr. John Weich of Hugo, Oklahoma. Dr. Weich's ancestors actually carried this bean with them along the Trail of Tears, the march from the Smoky Mountains to settle in Oklahoma. Well, Dr. Weich's family handed down the bean from generation to generation, and by his family giving it to the Seed Savers Exchange, now everyone can grow this Cherokee Trail of Tears bean. But it is a nice, healthy pole bean. You can see it's got attractive flowers, kind of pinkish purple flowers here. Very healthy, growing all over this trellis here. Now this bean can be harvested and treated as a snap bean. Just harvest the immature pods and we just snap off the ends, and we could fix up a nice pot of those snap beans. Or if you wanted, you could let the bean grow to maturity, and then you could shell out the dried beans. And just look at those beautiful shiny jet black beans here, the Cherokee Trail of Tears bean. But we could fix those up, or we could store them for a good while, maybe even save a few seeds for next year. Beans, of course, are great to grow in the garden. Not only do they provide something for our table, but they also replenish the soil. Being a legume, they do fix nitrogen into the soil of our gardens. They hardly ever need any extra fertilizer also while they are growing. They like a fine, well-drained soil. They're not particularly fond of clay, so if you have a lot of clay in your garden soil, you might try a raised hill or some sort of raised bed. Now, beans don't have a lot of pests, but they do get spider mites occasionally, and we've had a little bit of spider mite damage on this bean. You can see a little bit of the stipuling here on the upper surface of the leaf. We usually find the spider mites on the lower side. Of course, they are very small. If you would like to not use any harsh chemicals on your plants to control the spider mites, you could try some insecticidal soap, or you could go out every other day and just blast them with a blast of water from a garden hose and try to control them that way. Well, next year on Oklahoma Gardening, we will feature and grow several different types of beans here at our studio. And again, if you would like to grow this Cherokee Trail of Tears bean, you can get the seed from the Seed Savers Exchange and go to their website, seedsavers.org.